Okay, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? It's a bit of a different, oh Jesus, bit of a different stream to normal. I might have to get another light to make the lighting a bit better, but essentially the circuit's going to go there. Yeah, I think about there's good. Right, I apologize if anybody's watching a stream right now. Hello, Gur, hello. Welcome to the stream. You're here very early. On YouTube, hello. Just trying to get the chat up here. There we go. Okay. And I have the chat up. So this is a bit of a different stream to normal. I'm going to be working on this little circuit here. How are Y? I'm good. Yeah. How are you? I'm good, thanks. On YouTube. I don't recognize your username from anywhere. Sorry if you've watched the stream before, but what does this button do? Oh, that's weird. Okay. I'm live streaming from my phone. I've never done that before, so this will be interesting. I'm not gonna post this anywhere, but essentially I'm gonna be working on this little circuit here. All the components are on there. I'm gonna be attaching everything from below, obviously, and I'm gonna take all these LEDs out because it'll make my life a bit easier. Let me truck this. Cool stream. Thank you. Let me chuck this guy in here. There we go. So yeah, if you want a little bit of a description on how it works, that'll be in the description. But I don't know whether I should add components, like take them all off now and add them bit by bit, while I'm soldering them. I don't know. I'll figure it out, I guess. But now all the components, apart from the ICs, shouldn't fall out. So yeah, there's all the wires that I need to solder. And now it's just the ICs that'll fall out. So, should be pretty simple for where they go in. I'll just take them out for now. I've never done a stream like this before, so sorry if it's a bit weird, but yeah, alright. Let's get that in. Can I like zoom this in? Oh, hello. Alright. Got my soldering iron here. Now, let me move this stuff out of the way. So I don't actually have a wooden desk. That would be cool, but I don't know if you can see it at all. Whoa. But I've actually got this really weird setup going on with a couple weights holding my phone up. And I have, yeah, just using this bit of wood to protect my desk in case any solder falls on it, so it doesn't ruin it. And yeah. So, how's your guys' day been? Sorry for my bad soldering, by the way. I'm not the greatest. I hope this goes smoothly, though. Oh, I should turn on my fan guy here. Let me just plug him in real quick. Is that gonna sound like crap? Yes. Will it make much of a difference? If I'm soldering here. Yeah, it does suck it out of my face. I don't like how much of a noise it makes, but I think it's gonna have to be necessary, so sorry to anybody who's watching. So I might actually cut these wires off as I'm soldering them, because that's probably a good idea. So I haven't actually uploaded for a while either, and that is because there's been a bunch of stuff going on. One, some school stuff. Obviously, I might actually. That's really annoying me. I might unplug that. I can't. It's not too big of an issue anyway. But yeah, school stuff. Obviously, that's always a thing. Well, until I leave school, but then I'll have work, so it's even more of a thing. But yeah. Or university, probably university. That's what I plan on doing. Who knows, who knows. But, yeah, so essentially, yeah, also the Spectrum UHC. That's a thing that's gonna happen soon. Well, it has happened, I'm just, oh, and that is why I protected my desk. But, yeah, I'm actually making the intro for the Spectrum UHC. And, yeah. So that's taken a while, and taking up quite a bit of time. Jesus. Oh, Christ. Okay. Let's try and... Is that actually soldered? I don't know. Try and remove some of that. I think it's soldered. So, yeah. Not much else to say, really, I guess. Might have to make it a bit hotter. Hang on. Try 35. Yeah, it's not really melting the solder very easily. I mean, it's melting, it's just taking a bit of time. I might actually have to turn this fan back on. Sorry for the low quality with the audio-wise. Oh, jeez. Let me grab some pliers here. So here's a little technique I do. Let me just melt that real quick. It's probably a widely known trick. I'm definitely not the first one to do it, but yeah, just do that, pretty much. Is that attached? Must be. Except that is attached to there, which okay, I think that's all good. Cut those. And that. Ooh. So there's a couple more here. You don't need to solder in, you can't see my head, can you? Oh! It's drifted slightly. Sorry about that. What is going on? It's not hot enough at all. I was gonna try and make it not as hot so that I can, so it doesn't burn anything, because I really do care about this project. I've made a little thingo for it. Right here. We'll zoom out a bit. What is going on? These little switch thingo. So the circuit will essentially go in here. It'll actually be the other way around. But, yeah, so it's going to have, you know, on-off switch, counter enable, buzzer enable, you know, reset switch and clock speed and stuff like that. So it's going to have a bunch of adjustments to it. Let me zoom this back in. Oh. Shoved my hand right on there. Okay. I don't know if this fan is doing much of a difference. Let me cut these wires as well. There we go. What is that attached to? Something there. Ah, where's this guy? Okay. So let's solder that. That's better. That's a lot more hot. And a lot easier to work with. Can't see my head, can you? I know what it's like not having a hot enough soldering iron. It's the worst. Let me cut that off. There we go. Even though these are pretty much already cut, I may as well cut them off more. Okay, so this is going pretty smoothly. There's a lot of stuff right here though, so it might be a bit of a challenge. Let me cut some of these wires real quick. Boom. There we go. Okay. So I might actually take this footage and like put it in a time lapse in a video or something. That would be pretty cool, I reckon. These all kind of look fairly like cold solder joints. I hope they're not. Let's cut this off. Just like that. I got a really nice angle here. I'm really happy with that, actually. Okay, so let's... there we go. These are fairly small solder dots as well, which may be a bit of an issue. Not too sure though. Okay. So, let's get that in. That one in. That one in. I'm gonna cut those wires. Just like that. And like that. There we go. Alright. I might post this. I might actually post this to Discord real quick through my laptop. I got my laptop right here, just to read the chat, because I didn't know you could actually read the chat on the phone pretty easily. But yeah, because I've never live streamed on the phone before. It's an interesting experience, I will say. Discord is slowly... oh, it's updating, of course. I haven't opened Discord on my laptop in a long time. Only saw one thing. There we go. It's a lot easier to work with than the other thing. Discord now has spoiler tags like that. It has been worked. Let's post this to... streams. Someone is a few people in Taskcraft, so. Is there a live stream chat in here? No. I'll just post it. Now that I've posted that to places, of course, let's cut some of those other wires real quick. So I thought, yeah, I can sit here making this circuit by myself, but then I decided, I may as well live stream. Get some extra views. No, I'm kidding. Well, I mean, you know, getting views would be nice, but I'm kidding. One off there, one off there, one off of there. So how does that side look? Let's take it off and let's have a look. Okay. So this whole side is soldered in. Ooh, that is quite far off the board. That is really far off. That's probably not the best. Other than that, though, it's not too bad. Things relatively flat, except for that. That could have been improved quite a bit. Let's make sure I fix that. This LED is about as far as we go. And let's make sure that this capacitor is in a bit more. There we go. Alright. Now flip it round so that I can solder in the capacitor. Okay, there we go. And this one. There we go. Is that connected? Oh, that can be connected anyway, so that's alright. Solder that one in. Let's cut some wires first. I reckon that'll be make my life a bit easier too. So I can probably just make sure that that won't go anywhere. Solder that guy in. Cut it, and now this capacitor is kind of important, so solder that one in. I mean, all the components are important, obviously. If one of them doesn't work, then the whole circuit won't work. Well, not really. I think there's a couple components that can not work and the circuit will work. There's just certain components of it that won't work, but yeah, okay. So that's all the base components in. That was pretty simple. As you can see, we got LED, a couple capacitors, a bunch of transistors, and a few resistors, and an LED. And yeah, so that's pretty good. The next step, I think, let me just zoom out a bit. Ooh. Next step would probably be to put all these little ICs in. Now this is going to be quite difficult. I might have to do this off camera, I guess. Because obviously that won't be able to hold itself in. Or I don't think so. Maybe I can. Let me try and like flatten one of the pins here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I just bent one of the pins, as you can see there. I don't plan on taking this out. I don't have a socket for it or anything. It's not going to fall out. Do I have to bend it all? Yeah, there we go. I saw that done on another circuit that I took apart, actually, which was pretty interesting. Okay. Now, time to solder in this IC. So let's start off with what I believe is pin number 1. Wait, is it in the right way? Always got to check it's in the right way. Okay. That is in the right way, I believe. Yeah. And then all the ICs go in facing that way, one away from each other. Okay. Gotcha. I could have ended up bad. Always, whenever you're soldering in ICs or anything, always make sure that that it's the right way around, because otherwise it'll be really annoying to try and fix. That's probably a good zoom. Okay. Ooh, my soldering iron's getting pretty hot. Well, obviously, but you know what I mean. Solder that one in. Uh-oh. I've made a join. Okay. Right, unjoined. We're good. Solder this guy in. Just a bit of solder. There we go. It's probably the best soldering joint I'm going to do, because I'm going to overload all of these because my solder is extremely thick. Some thick solder. Is there a pin there? Yes. Oh, that didn't sound good. That was a pop. Alright, there we go. So now if we take the circuit out, you will see, yeah, there we go. Alright, 555. Ooh, that's pretty warm. Obviously, it's kind of what you have to expect. But yeah, there's the 555 IC in there. now just to get these decade counters in. So that's the right way in. Now I'm going to bend one of the pins in each corner. Loop, just like that. And loop, just like that. Yes, yes, okay. Alright, that was a bit too much bent though. Okay, that's in the right spot. Is that in the right spot? It has to be in the right spot. Yeah. So now the other one's going to go in just like that. And yep, there we go. Okay, so now let's solder in this big RC. Might be a bit annoying because I've only ever soldered in... Well, I've soldered in a few RCs, I guess. Might have to angle this a bit to be able to easily access it. Apologize if you don't like my technique of soldering. It's part of what I've seen on YouTube and what I was taught by my engineering teacher, and also just a bit of myself, of what makes sense. Okay, just get this guy in. Sorry about that, I was just reading some messages that came in through Discord. Okay. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Is there any joins there? Yes, possibly, and one of the joints is bad. That's a terrible joint right there. That I don't think that's going to make a good connection. And down there is possibly joined. I don't want to run the risk, just in case it is. So let me just pop this guy back in here before I do the other one. And which one was it? It was this one down here. Just separate those. Okay, they're definitely separated. And then just kind of a slight bit more solder in there. Just like that. Okay. There we go. Alright. So, it's the first decade counter in. That was the right way. Good. It might just be the wrong way. Okay, so now the second one's going in. It's the right way. It's in the right place. Just like there. And let me bend them. Should I do it with the pliers? I can do it with my finger. Finger. There we go. Somebody type in chat, or was that just... Did I just bump something? I don't know. But I just bumped something. Oh, that's a join. That's a join. Okay. We're good now. This is helping with my solder quite a bit. With my soldering, rather. Not my solder. Is that a join? He's not joined. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now that is all the ICs in. Wow, that was really quite quick actually. So that only took 24 minutes to do this whole thing. As well as talking and stuff. Let me just put it over the fan so it cools down a bit. I've got a little fan over here. Well, it's a filter right there, and there's cool air coming out the top there, and I'm just putting it over there pretty much. There we go, and that'll go in there. So, yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with how I did that. Now it's time to put in all the millions of LEDs. So I've got them all down here. I've got all those LEDs. 20 of them. Time to chuck them all in. So, I do believe I had to leave a small gap. So it's like that. No. Okay, so I think that's right. So let me just put them all in just in case, just make sure. May as well do this on camera. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's right. Now that needs to be. Does that need to be positive? So is that the button debounce? No, the button debounce is. Does that have to be positive or negative? I would have made sure. Yeah, because otherwise I would have moved it over. So yeah, that has to be positive. Alright, so let me just take these one at a time. There we go. So first one in here. This going out as well. Bend the pins out. Turn it over and solder it in. I can probably put all the other ones in. How much is that going to come out? Just solder this one in just to get a little get a grip of what it will feel like, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it'll feel like just soldering any other component, but you know. So how far has that come out? That hasn't come out at all. Okay, so that's good. I'm happy with that. So I reckon I can mass solder those. Jesus. Did I get that on camera? I don't even know. God. It's bouncing up the camera. Right, so, let me just reply to this message real quick. Okay, alright, so, sorry about the weird pause. I'm really not very experienced with streaming like this. Something keeps... That might be my hand. Okay. So, let's chuck in all the rest of these LEDs. So I'm going to make sure that the positive pin is always on the left. And you can tell that by the fact that it's never on the left. Okay. Can't believe how far out this resistor has come. That's crazy. Alright. So I'm essentially going to be putting them in, spreading the pins, putting it in, spreading the pins, etc. And hopefully, I think I can like do Okay. Might zoom out all the way so I can, oh Jesus, get this on camera hopefully. Why does it always zoom all the way in when I'm zooming out? Okay, so let me just move this out of the way so I can do this a bit easier. So, how was everybody's day? um... No. I could do the bottom at the same time, but I think I'm gonna put all these in, solder all these, and then solder all the bottom in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of this wire. If I can find the end. Okay, I found the end. Basically, it has two wires, like kind of joined together, and I'm going to split them. And basically, that's what I'm going to use for wire. And I'm going to basically solder it on the bottom and then make it go wherever it needs to go. Pretty much. So that's the plan. Right, let's put in the rest of these. So, bam. Bam. I'm gonna make sure I pull as well. I might actually, that's 5. Yeah, I might solder these in and then go from there. So, put this up here. Zoom in the camera a bit. Here we go. This is gonna absolutely eat through my solder, but that's alright. It's a worthwhile project. Is it in there? Yeah, that's good. Just cut those just like that. Okay. Solder. And solder it all in. Okay. Let's cut these bits off now. I think these bits are like slightly stronger than the other bits, or maybe even. Ow! Did I just cut that solder joint? No, I didn't. That hit me right in the forehead. Right in the head. Might shield my eyes now. Okay. Back ones. Oh, I cut that back one off as well. Look, there's this one here. I cut that off. Oh, that's not good. Well, I mean, it's not too big of a deal. I can just kind of solder it in. And now, look, it doesn't matter. But, yeah. Bam. Bam. There we go. Okay. So now let's take a look at how that fared out. I'd say that went pretty well. They're pretty flush, so that's good. So basically it'll increment, so it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, you know? A bit like that. So let's just boom, boom, and do the same for all of these. Now I gotta remember, I really hope I remember, but left is positive. Left is positive. Okay, so now let's put that back on there. Okay. I missed the soldering iron. Alright. Let's cut that. Oh. That. I missed one. Right there. Okay. So that's all the LEDs in. Let's see how they turned out. Pretty good, again. That can do with a bit of bending, something like that. Second those. Alright. Yeah. I'm happy with that. So now I just need to do the same on the bottom. Okay, so relatively level. If you look at it up close, it's very uneven, but you're never going to get it perfect, right? So I'm deciding whether I should do it on the same as the bottom. I mean, on the same as the top or whatever. What side is going to be on? So like, band with the little up down bit. So it should go up, down, match the top, or whether it should do the opposite. I'm thinking match because it's... Yeah, I'll do opposite. Or should I? No, I'll do opposite. Does that look any good? I feel like the same looks better. I'll do this. I'll do the same. The same looks better, honestly. Okay, so I'll put in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Bend all the pins out. This is very difficult. Apparently we've got someone watching. Oh, no, not anymore. Okay, cool. See you, mate. Guess you can see yourself out. I'm kidding. But, yeah, there we go. Okay. That one is going to drift out quite considerably. Okay, let's zoom in a bit. Every time I zoom, the chat comes up, and I think someone else is typing in chat, but I'm all alone. Okay, so I'm thinking what I can do is if I solder that and then hold it there until it's dry, then that's, yes, that works. Well, that worked really nicely, actually. Because, you know, with normal components, they get too hot. Oh. But because LEDs have this, like, dome around them, it's only the inside bit that gets hot, not the outside bit. So, that actually works really well. Well, apparently we've got someone watching. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I am making this little circuit. Okay, so let's solder, hold. Nice. Solder. There we go. Alright. So let's cut that. I should probably, I should hold them at the top. Just make sure. Also, sorry for the bad audio. That's just my fan. If I unplug that. Oh, Silence. Feels so nice, but gotta have it in to take away the fumes of the solder. Have lead and stuff in it. Because safety first, right? There we go. Alright, so now let's get the second one in. Okay, there we go. Let's cut those wires now. Okay, I think I can just kind of solder, 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 solder. Get that in just like that. And then I can just come in. Or maybe I can get to... Oh, that was surprisingly easy. Okay. These tend to fly everywhere, that's why I'm bracing myself. Okay, so, let's just have a look at those. Yeah, it doesn't look like any have got a bad solder joint or, you know, joined to other ones. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, nice. Okay. Now let's put in the other ones, bending the pins as we go. So, positive to the left. Did I do that with all of those? Yes. And I will continue to do it. I think maybe I should do only 3 LEDs at a time. I have a feeling I should do that because otherwise there becomes too many pins and I can't pull them properly and then it becomes kind of bad, you know? So I'll just do these 3 and then it's only 2 more, I believe. And then that's done with the LEDs. So then that'll be all the components soldered in. Nice, okay. And then I'll just have to do the wires along the bottom, which will be pretty easy. Just like that, just like that, just like that, just like that. Wow, okay, so that... Oh, Jesus. Let's hold that as well, yeah, let's just hold these. Okay, so about 45 minutes, I reckon, it'll take. Not until, not from now, but overall, it's taken 43, so probably only another 2 minutes before the rest of these LEDs are in. And then I can actually start putting in the wires and connecting everything. I might have to refer to the schematic that I've written down. Always a good idea to write down a schematic when you're doing one of these projects as well. Because, yeah, it can be... You can get lost, I guess. Also, prototype on a breadboard. I've got a couple connected right here. You can see that. A couple breadboards connected together. And that's what I used to, you know, experiment with these. Experiment with this circuit, rather. And get to the point of making it all. So if you're doing a project like this, I'd highly recommend you know, prototyping it, because for another circuit that I made that wasn't such a big project, but this little circuit here, you can see if we look at the back, yeah, I switched out the transistors countless amounts of times, and it wasn't good. So yeah, it was a bit of a pain. Anyway, with that said, we're done with this. So we've got all the components in. Now we just need to put the wires on the back. And look at all this mess it has caused. All these component legs and whatnot. I'll just move that to the side for now. Clean that up later. It'll be fairly easy when I just pick this bit of wood up. Because it's not actually my desk, but yeah. Okay. So, so what I'm gonna have to do is, what I think I should do first is, I don't know if I have, I have a whole bag full of just wires here. These red and black wires are pretty thick though. And I don't know if I want to, use those. Because, you know, I want to put in the ground wire and connect ground to everything first, and then connect power to everything that needs to have power connected to it, and whatnot. But I'll do all the circuit board connections, which will be just under here, and then I will hook it all up to this. Let me just zoom out a bit. Hook it up to this switchboard, which has a whole crap ton of wires on the back, and just hook that up to this with a bunch of stuff. And yeah, hopefully it'll turn out well. So, let's try and solder these wires on. So, I do want to do power first, because power's kind of important. Now, where did I put those wires? Out here. Got a lot of wire, so I'm not going to have to worry about running out of that. But the power's not going to go straight to the power, it's actually going to go through this switch and this LED first, obviously. Which I might want to connect those. But, yeah, anyway. Maybe I'll even make the switch, make ground go through it, or negative, or whatever. Might be a bit easier. Is this wire even good? Where's my wire? Got my thingo here to strip wires. Let me just cut that end bit off. It might have corroded or rusted or something. It looks like it's actually copper, which is interesting. That'll be fine though, and that's a bit too long for what I want to do, so I'll just cut that back. Cut that bit off there. Okay, so here's the idea. So I'm going to I'll connect power first. So power obviously needs to go to all of these LEDs. Okay. So I can probably hook it straight up and just push it down on that. I'll try that. But see, that's not very stable. I could, you know, easily pull that out with a bit of force. So that's, I don't know, I feel like that's not a good solution. Oh, maybe. I can feel it getting a bit hot. Copper is a very good heat conductor. So you've got to be careful of that when you're working with it. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Let's see. Maybe I can add a bit more solder to be able to do it. So let's make this kind of curl around here. Maybe I'll be able to just kind of push it in. Put some solder over the top. Nope, that did not work at all. Okay. Let's try and remove some solder from that. Just like so. That LED is not falling out, is it? No. Okay. So now, that's not hot anymore. Okay. So I could alternatively stick it in that hole slightly. That's my other idea that I had. We just cut a fresh bit of wire here. So my other idea was to strip this a bit further up. Maybe there. And kind of half stick it through the hole there. Okay. So kind of half stick it through that hole. Oh, that didn't work. Hang on. So if you hear some thumping and some dogs barking, something's going on up there. Can you see my head? No. Or I don't think you could anyway. Maybe I can like pre-bend it. So like if I bend it like that, and then just try and guide it in there. There we go. So now I've got the wire on there. It's not really... That's way too much solder for what I need. But it's definitely connected there. It's also a bit... Yeah, see, this is what I was kind of... didn't really want. So, yeah, that's connected. However, if we look kind of closely at it, it goes almost touching the bit next to it, right? Oh, that's sticky. That's probably not best. But, I don't know. I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. So, what I want to kind of do is be able to connect power all to one place, right? So I don't know how I'm going to do that, because I don't want a bajillion power wires going to the switch. Oh, maybe that's not such a bad idea. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Yeah, I really don't know how I'm going to end up doing that, but, should be alright. I'll just make sure I leave more than enough if I want to do anything. So I'll leave a lot of wire. So let's try and do the same with the second one, except do it a bit better. I might actually end the stream soon as well, just so that I can work on this by myself. Right? Isn't it black? No. That's not going through. Okay, that's relatively staying in there. Yeah, that's staying in there. Okay. So now I'll treat it like a component. Solder it in. There we go. That worked well, actually. Now I'll leave a bunch of wire, about the same as the other one, and there we go. Okay, so I should probably figure out how I'm going to connect all these wires. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I don't know how I'll connect all these. Probably through some sort of like one master wire or something, I don't know. Anyway, I might actually end the stream here because I'm getting kind of sick of talking. And, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you want me to do more stuff like this in the future, I'm probably going to make some sort of video on this as well. You know, making this. But, yeah. Mega Killer. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm ending the stream, but, yeah, anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, whatever. Again, let me know what you think of this, I guess. Good job, thank you. But, yeah, anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, whatever, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Now, here's the question, how do I end it?